Okay, family. We get paid to read these books. We are coming right along with Geno in pursuit of perfection. Now we are over here in what? We still in chapter 8. I mean, his chapter just kind of go run on. I think it is. Yeah, it's still chapter 8. We over here on page 175. Now, basically 175, I would name that Diana Taurasi. The whole chapter is basically about after they won that second national championship, they are recruiting her. She comes, and now it's coming together. They actually lose in the national championship her freshman year, and then now they start winning. Now listen to this. Now he's really talking about. It's not in chronological order. He's jumping around from one season to the next. Just basically, he's talking about how the situation developed. I'm imagining when he was writing this book, the person that was interviewing him and helping him, he was just kind of coming off the top of his head of different thoughts and ideas and lessons and insights, and they were just putting them in this book and let the chips fall where they may, which I love it. All right, listen to this. Now he's talking about the former players coming back to his team and kind of graduating all at the same time. So page 175. My former players are always welcome to come back to our program and practice occasionally with us. It's a great chance for the current team to see the success stories, not to mention a great chance to compete against some of the best talent in the world. I love it when they come back. It's also a great way to build a long-standing tradition and connection between these women. I would love Dee to come back and remain part of the Connecticut program, but I've already told her she is not welcome back on this campus until she graduates. She knows that I mean it. Her parents deserve that. I went into their home and told them her daughter would graduate with a degree. In 2005, Dee took me at my word. She came back to Connecticut and enrolled in classes to complete her degree. Teammates, do you know he is talking about the best women's basketball player that ever played, arguably, that they won 2 or 3 national championships together, and he's telling her she ain't even welcome back on campus until she get a degree. Oh my God. The point is, when you have high standards, they apply to everybody. That is the insight. You have to create an environment where high standards apply to everybody. I can't even imagine the best player you ever had, the best player that's in the country. You won, I don't even know how many. I know she won the national championship her second year. She might have won 2 or 3. And he tell her she can't even come back on this court till she graduates. Oh my goodness. You got to have high standards and you got to be unapologetic about them. I don't care who it is. And that's how you become an elite leader. Great job, Geno. That energy is, that is hot as fish grease. All right, now listen to this. Now he's talking about his players graduating and going to class and taking their academics seriously. In fact, all of my top players do well academically. I've never had my best player be satisfied with being an okay student until Diana. For someone who is so driven to be the best in basketball, she is perfectly content to be an okay student. She says, I'm happy with this. She has no A's, no F's, and that is fine with her. It never really is fine with me. Now, Geno don't like that. Now, listen to this. He says, listen to this. This is an insight. All the things I avoided growing up, I want my players to face. I think it makes them stronger. I think it makes them better. I tell them, for instance, that when I was in high school, I never studied. When people say I never opened a book in school but got straight A's, they are lying. At some point, they opened a book. Then he goes on to say, he said, he's talking about himself, when it came time to study and become an A student, I fell short because I was undisciplined. I didn't care until after the fact. When I saw my grades, then I was mad. I was mad because I knew I could do better. I spent far too much time in that I wish I would have mode. Some of it I can fix. Some of it the chance is gone. And you don't get it back. That's why I'm trying to tell Diana about her grades. But Diana isn't buying it. Teammates, listen to this. Life, when you share your life lessons, it helps people. He said it, when you share your life lessons, it helps your team be stronger. It helps them, makes them better. You got to be transparent. You can't act like you always had it all together and all that kind of stuff. And he's telling them, I didn't do well in school as I could have because I didn't apply myself, but I'm not going to let you not apply yourself. Teammates, how many daggum generations do we got to keep making the same mistakes? Come on. All right. Last point, and I'm going to let y'all go. Point 3. It's page 180. It's one of those. Now, here he is. What he's talking about? He's talking about Diana. They are, where are they playing? They're playing, she's training with the Olympic team, and she's playing that, doing like some type of tribute game or a fundraiser or something in New York. So he goes up there. Now listen to this. Now he goes up there. This is after she's finished playing, but he's still following her career. He's going to watch her play. Now she's in the WNBA. Listen, this is huge, man. This is page 180. It's one of those rare times. Now he's talking about Diana, so cool. She's always tough and confident. You can never see her rattle. And he says, well, one time, it's one of those rare times when she is really feeling. It's one of those rare times when she tells me what she is really feeling instead of what she is supposed to be feeling. That's the thing with D. She wants you to always think everything is fine. You ask her, how are things going? And she says, fine. You ask, how are your teammates in Phoenix? And she says, fine. Meanwhile, they're not fine. Listen to this. They don't understand what she's done for them because they're too busy being jealous over all the attention she gets and the endorsement she gets. That's the one thing Dee never had to deal with when she was at Connecticut. Teammates, oh my God. Did you hear what he said? These teammates in the WNBA on her team in Phoenix are jealous of her and don't appreciate what Diana is doing for them. The point is, a rising tide raises all the boats. You want to have a winner on your team, in your office, bringing out the best in you, helping you win a championship. Listen. When you get a winner around you and you jealous of them and you missing it, he said they don't even realize what she's doing for them. Teammates, she's helping them win. When she helps them win, the team wins, they all make more money. They all are more successful. Do you know what Tiger Woods did to the game of golf? Oh my God. When he blew up, do you know what Michael Jordan did to not just his career, but all of the NBA? And then you got players on your team that I don't like him. He's too cocky. He do this. Are you insane? You want to have winners around you. You got to encourage them. Don't create no seed of jealousy or malice or anything negative. Top players that are working and doing all the right things, you better be encouraging them and be the best daggum cheerleader they ever had, because that person winning, if you draft with them, will help you win too. All right, love you guys.